Now every chapter has homework problems on the lesson plan, and those problems you have to solve them and submit your work. So I'm going to do one or two problems now from chapter 1, which are part of your homework. And so on page 1-13, it's problem number 11, and it says 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. So you go to your book to page 1-13, you're going to be doing those problems. I'm going to use this one in particular. Now, if this is the problem, then the term in front of the x squared, that's a. Term in front of the x, that would be b, and then the minus 3 is going to be c. All right? Sorry? And to solve this problem, what we do is we use the quadratic formula. Minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So to solve for x, all I'm going to do is x will be equal to a minus b. That's going to be a minus plus 5 plus minus the square root of b squared. That's going to be 5 squared minus 4 times a, but a is equal to 2, and c is a minus 3, and it's all divided by 2 times a, so it's going to be 2 times 2 down here. Now, a minus plus 5, that would be a minus 5. 5 squared is 25. 4 times 3 is 12, times 2 is 24, minus times the minus is plus, so that's plus 24. And 2 times 2 down here, that's equal to 4. Now you get out your calculator, 25 plus 24 is 49. You take the square root of 49, that comes out to be 7. Now always remember, with a quadratic equation, you always get 2 possible answers. So one possible answer would be minus 5 plus 7. The other answer would be minus 5 minus 7. And so I'm going to try the first one here. So x could be equal to minus 5 plus 7 divided by 4. That would be 2 divided by 4. And that's going to be 1/2. That's one possible answer. The other possible answer would be x would be equal to a minus 5 minus 7 divided by 4. Now minus 5 and minus 7 is a negative 12, minus 12, divided by 4, and that comes out to be negative 0.33, or 1/3. Oh, I'm sorry, that comes out to be 3. That would be a minus 3. That's the 2 possible answers to that problem. Now that's one problem I want you to do. That's your work. And I want to do one more problem now, but this is involving the trigonometry. Okay? So I'm going to try problem number 17 on page 1-13. Now I'm going to erase this board. No, do not erase that board. My assistant says don't erase that board. Okay. So I'm going to go over here, and it's number 17. Page 1-13, number 17. Number 13. No. 1-13, number 17. This problem says, suppose the x is equal to 5. And the angle theta is 63.4. Then it says determine determine 17, the value of y and r. Well, let's go back and remember our right triangle. So what we have here is we have this is 5, this is 63.4. We want to figure out what this is, and we want to figure out what the hypotenuse is. So one way to do this is to use trigonometry. Tangent of the angle is y over r, y over 5. All right? Well, we know what the angle is, 63.4. Y over 5. So now I need my calculator. And again, you have to become familiar with your calculator. So what you do, you turn it on, you clear it, you put 63.4, and you press the tangent button. So you press the tangent button and you put in 63.4. Tangent button, 63.4. And that comes out to be about 2. And then 5 times 2, that's going to be equal to 10. Now, if I want to figure out what r is, there's 2 ways of doing that. Now what we could do is just use the trigonometry or just use the quadratic, the Pythagorean theorem. So we know this is 10, we know this is 5, and so we can figure out what r is. So in that case, we have x squared plus y squared is equal to r squared. And that's going to be 5 squared plus 10 squared r squared. So 5 squared is 25, 10 squared is 100. So this comes out to be 125. And the square root of 125 should be about 11.2 using your calculator. So that's also a second problem from chapter 1 that you should solve for your homework. And that's the end of this.